Welcome to this week's Weekly Wisdom, where we explore insights from business leaders to empower and inspire you. Today, we're diving into innovation and effectiveness with two remarkable guests. First up is Kirk W McLaren, an entrepreneur who started his entrepreneur journey turning a high school lawn business into a $1 million success story.
I grew up in Houston, Texas, but I live out in Bethesda, Maryland, outside of Washington, D.C., and married. And I got two boys who happen to both be in the Army officers. I'm pretty much doing some hard things, hoping to make the world a little bit safer, which is a lot going on right now. And pretty much from a business standpoint, it just always made sense, right? Even in high school, some classmates of mine had an idea about a lawn business and jumped in 3 years later with 1,500 customers, 75 employees, grows to 1.2 million. So for the business owners and entrepreneurs out there, if you feel it, if something makes sense, I mean, going to the ledge and jumping, it can make for a rewarding life.
Our next guest is Ilonka Sjak-Shie, CEO and founder of Quantum Rebel. Ilonka's journey began with Stephen Covey's 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, leading her to empower executive leaders in business and education. She focuses on creating lasting behavioral change in organizations, addressing the most challenging struggles.
And I must say, my journey started with when I was introduced to the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Dr. Stephen Covey, world renowned. And this introduction was coincidental, but absolutely pivotal in my life. And it led me on a path of becoming a Franklin Covey organizational consultant, focusing on the human dimension to create lasting behavioral change in organizations, which most of the times it's actually the most difficult things that organizations struggle with. And so this experience opened the doors to an elevated path for me, working with executive leaders, both in business and education, and empowering them to achieve effectiveness at the highest levels, both personally and professionally. That's what really drew me to the Franklin Covey approach.
As we conclude this weekly wisdom, let's reflect on the journeys of Kirk and Ilonka and how they relate to finding our own spark in business. Kirk's story reminds us that sometimes the path to success starts with a simple idea and the courage to pursue it. His lawn business grew from a high school venture to a $1 million enterprise that ultimately led him to the thriving CFO and finance business he has today, showing that when we follow our instincts and take calculated risks, we can achieve remarkable results. Ilonka's experience demonstrates the power of personal growth and its impact on professional success. By embracing principles of effectiveness and focusing on creating lasting behavioral change, she found her calling in empowering leaders across various sectors. Each of us has the potential to ignite our own spark of innovation and effectiveness. It's about recognizing opportunities, nurturing our passions, and having the courage to act on them. When we align our work with our values and strengths, we unlock a level of enthusiasm and dedication that can drive us towards extraordinary achievements. Remember, success in business isn't just about financial gains. It's about creating value, solving problems, and making a positive impact. By channeling our passion into our work, we not only empower our own future, but also inspire and uplift those around us. So I encourage you to take a moment and ask yourself, what ignites your passion? What problems do you want to solve? How can you leverage your unique skills and experiences to make a difference? Your answers to these questions could be the first step towards your own inspiring business journey. Embrace your inner innovator, cultivate effectiveness in your approach, and let your passion fuel your pursuit to success. The path may not always be easy, but with the determination and the right mindset, you have the power to transform your ideas into reality and create a lasting impact in the business world.